Welcome back to the Whiskey Couch. My name is Gustav and you are watching Whiskey Tasting and Food Pairing Review number 239. 239, and I'm in the middle of three very exciting whiskies for me personally. Glencaddam 15, which I have done in the previous video. In this video, Glenallachie 12, and in the coming video, Aberfeldy 12-year-old. And I'm particularly interested and excited about the Glencaddam and this Glenallachie because they came so highly recommended by other very popular YouTube reviewers. And it's not available in South Africa. So on our previous visit to the children in Northern Ireland, I had an opportunity to buy them in the UK. So finally I can do my reviews on these very exciting whiskey. So in this video, Glenallachie 12-year-old, there we go, from the Glenallachie distillery, founded in 1967, which is not that old compared to the previous video, the Glencaddam distillery, founded in 1825. That one in the Eastern Highlands, this one situated in the Speyside region in the Northern Highland of Scotland. And Glenallachie owned by the Glenallachie Consortium. So we're looking here at a 12-year-old, and here is the best part: non-chill filtered, no coloring added, ABV 46%, matured in virgin oak, ex-Oloroso sherry cask and Pedro Jimenez sherry cask. It is just ticking all the boxes from the get-go. Tick, 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 promising as it can ever be. So let's dive right into it. The color you can trust because no coloring added. And according to the official tasting notes, you're looking at a bronzed, polished bronzed. I would go for a light gold, especially perhaps in this light, which can be slightly misleading. And you can see the legs are beginning there to form on the glass. Slightly darker than the previous video in this three-part series. Slightly darker on the nose. More honey, more dried fruit, which is of course because of the sherry cask influence. Sweet, rich fruit with lots of vanilla. Vanilla developing into a creamy toffee, almost butterscotch. It's got a lovely nose. For me personally, a better nose than the Glencaddam. If you do the drop in the palm test, it's something that you must really try. Take a drop in the palm, rub it vigorously so that the alcohol evaporates, and then the residue, what's left, is a warm whole grain baked bread, of course from the malted barley that was used to produce this dram. Taste on the palate. Rich, fruity, dark fruits, honey, dark honey, creamy, rich, caramelized sugar, almost fruit fried in caramelized sugar, butterscotch sauce, raisin cake. I'm agreeing with a lot of the official tasting notes right here, I must say. The finish, it's just staying with you. It's got a longer finish for me than the previous whiskey. Sweeter with a little bit of spice. No alcohol burn in spite of the 46%. A very long, lingering, warm ending. And the empty glass test, if you finish this dram and you leave the glass for a couple of hours and you nose it, you will get light wood, citrus and dried fruit. Something that I've found, the empty glass test, there are much better aromas left in the glass in unchill-filtered whiskies compared to chill-filtered whiskies, which for me personally is an indication you're talking richer flavors, more flavor residue components left that is otherwise filtered out with the chill filtration process. This is just, it is just so delicious. I don't want to really put water in here, but for the sake of this review, a few drops of water in this 46% alcohol by volume dram. Let's see what happens. Will it influence? Sometimes the water kills the flavors. Sometimes the water releases more flavors. You've got to do a bit of experimentation to get to the bottom of every single dram that you're tasting. Now it's developing into a fruity dessert after a few drops. Fruit dessert with butterscotch sauce. This is just so rich. It is so flavorful. Absolutely magnificent. It is something special. It's something different. There's a difference to the complexity that's really intriguing. I'm seriously enjoying this. And I can already tell you, compared to the Glencairn 15 of the previous video, this will be my choice. Absolutely. Couldn't find it in South Africa, about £50 in the UK. That's what I paid for this. And for these three whiskies that I'm reviewing, I'm using tempura chicken strips with a particular reason. I'm changing the drizzle or the sauce for each of the pairings that I do, just to show you that you can use the same flavor companion as a pairing for different whiskies by just changing the drizzle or the sauce that will be the connection. What works quite well with this one is a sweet chili sauce or a plum sauce. Plum sauce in general works well with sherry cask matured, pardon me, whiskies. But I'm going to do something interesting now. I'm going to try just a drop of soy sauce. The saltiness of the soy sauce together with these tempura chicken strips will introduce a saltiness on the palate that will probably highlight the sweet fruity flavors of the whiskey. So let's try that as an experiment if you want. The trick, however, just a drop, not too much, because too much is going to destroy the whiskey flavors. I didn't show you the tempura chicken strips, but there you go. There we go. And then a little bit of soy sauce. Just a drop, just a drop, just a drop, just a drop. There we go. Just a drop. See? Just a drop. Mmm. Mmm. Salty, fruity. Salty, sweet. What a snack. More honey, more caramel sauce, more sweet fruit flavors. It is just too nice to be true. Too tasty. It is so exciting to experiment with flavor companions with a really good, complex and rich single malt. It makes it so much more exciting. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you will enjoy your experimentation. But from my side, after a really good experience and a really good pairing, until the next video, sláinte.